Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Of course you know what video this is. This is obviously the preview for Middlesbrough vs Wolves. Takes place down at Riverside this Friday evening. It is live on Sky. It's a 5:30 kickoff. What a game it'll be. I can't wait to get back in the fortress because I tell you what, it feels like ages since I last watched the Borough, man. I've been watching England and I tell you what, I've never been so bored in my life. I'm going to be completely honest. But listen, I'm joking, man. I love England, but I love Middlesbrough even more. So I can't wait to get back in the Riverside this, especially this Friday night and just hear the roar inside the stadium. It's going to be a cracking atmosphere, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be sold out. Come kick off, but obviously, because obviously, let's pay some respect to Wolves. Once I get my words out, Wolves are top of the league, and everybody wants to come and watch the best team in the league. And let's be respective. Wolves at the minute top of the league, so they are technically the best team in the league. But like I say, it's going to be a cracking game of football. It's going to be a cracking atmosphere. I can't wait to get back in the Riverside, and I can't wait for the atmosphere just to start and everyone just to build up and hopefully see a Middlesbrough win. Now I am going to give a score prediction at the end of this video. But looking at their record and everything else on Wolves, they come here, and Wolves are top of the league for a reason. And you can see why because of this preview. You can see why because of all the notes I've written down, which I'm going to get to right now to all you guys. So, they're called Wolves. We all know this. Well, Wolverhampton Wanderers, but the nickname sort of is Wolves. The manager is a very, very good manager. Don't get me wrong, he's very, very good. But he tell you he's got a hard name to pronounce, so I'm going to go for it anyway. Nuno. I can't say his middle name. Nuno Espirito Santo. I don't know where I said that. If any Wolves fans are watching this, let me know how well I said his name. Like I said, Wolves played at a stadium called Molineux, and they were founded back in 1877. Now, just a little fun fact before we get to this preview. I've been to Molineux once, and it was in the, I think it was either the FA Cup or the Carling Cup. It was back 2009. Marvin Emnes came on, and this is how it went. Alfonso Alves opened the scoring. Kevin Doyle scored for Wolves. Kevin Doyle played for Wolves back then, so remember how long ago this was. And then Marvin Emnes came on and he scored. And Marvin Emnes got us the winner. Now, that was a long time ago, but A.J.T actually went on the pitch at half-time, my little brother. And, we basically took part of this little half-time show. And I scored my penalty, and Borough won the penalty, so it was a half-time show, penalty shootout thing. Borough won it, Wolves lost, and let's put it down to this. The Wolves fans weren't very happy to walk past our main stand after I did that penalty shootout, yeah. Put it this way, I got a bit of abuse because I scored the winning penalty. Sorry, not sorry. Like I said, it didn't go down very well. But less of that. Let's get into the preview. Let's get into exactly what Wolves, and let's get into Wolves' background. Like I say, so if we go into the last 5 games, they've only, well, should I say it's fairly decent. It's not too bad. It's a fairly decent form, but for a top of the league side, I would have expected them to have a bit better form. But listen, man, they're top of the league for a reason, so let's give them their dues. But Wolves coming to this one, winning 3 games out of the last 5 and losing 2 of them isn't bad. It isn't bad really, considering every single team's trying to shoot at them. Them being top of the league. To be fair, the teams they have beat convincingly, beating the likes of Leeds away, they beat them 3-0. Reading at home, they beat them 3-0. And no, sorry, that was Reading away, I think it was. Was it away? Oh, sorry, my mistake. Leeds was away, Reading at home 3-0, beat Burton Albion at home 3-1. That was their last game coming into this one. And the only 2 they've lost to is Wolves did lose a derby to Aston Villa 4-1. Not a great result for them. And they also lost to Fulham 2-0. Who Fulham at the minute, Fulham are flying. That's a team I do not want in the playoff final or even in the playoffs, put it that way. No, thank you. But you look at the teams they have beat. Like Wolves, I mean, I'm getting my words a bit muddled up here. Look at the teams that they have beat, the likes of Leeds, the likes of Reading, the likes of Burton. Burton and Reading and Leeds, yeah, I mean, say whatever you want to say about them, but do you know what I mean? These teams are all trying to fight for whatever they're trying to fight for. Being Burton trying to fight, obviously trying to fight to stay in the league. Leeds are still trying to push into that promotion spot, and Reading, they're trying to avoid relegation as well. You know what I mean? Wolves have played these teams and they've beaten convincingly. So, you know what I mean? Wolves certainly aren't afraid to go away from home, especially to Leeds and beat them 3-0. So, Wolves can come to the Riverside and they can give us a good game, and I have no doubt they will do that. Apart from the way of obviously two away games, they did lose a derby 4-1. I did watch that game. It wasn't the same Wolves that I've watched most of the season, just as a neutral, to be honest. And obviously Fulham away 2-0. Fulham's always going to be a hard place to go. Borough just scraped a draw there earlier in the season. So yeah, decent team at the minute, Fulham though. Fulham are in form. So Wolves can make up with, and their form is pretty good. Look at the league table. And like I said, between us and Wolves, there's a big point difference. I'll get into it now. Wolves sit first, as we all know. They're on 82 points. They're 20 points above Middlesbrough. So that's a point difference. It's a big point difference. I don't think any Borough fan realistically thinks that Borough are going to get the top 2. I think realistically, Borough fans think Borough are going to finish between 5th and 6th, which I would take, to be honest. I mean, anywhere in the playoffs, anywhere in the playoff spot, I would take, just as long as Borough can do a job at Wembley for the first time ever. I would love to see that, to be honest. Borough are 6th, and Borough sit on 62 points, as I just said. Like I said, win for Wolves, depending what Cardiff's result is, they could actually go 9 points clear of them, and then I think then, I mean, they're pretty I say, man, if they got 9 points clear of Cardiff, the league table's pretty much done, in my opinion, for Wolves. Depending if they have major slip-ups, but to be honest with you, like I say, they're pretty much home and dry now. They're pretty much in the Premier League for next season. As for Middlesbrough, we can go 5th, depending if Derby lose to Sunderland, which doesn't look likely at this moment in time, but obviously Sunderland playing the way they're playing. And Derby, yeah, hit and miss team, but really, as a Derby, well, obviously Derby fans should be thinking, really should be able to get past Sunderland. But Sunderland are trying to fight for survival. We've seen it in Premier League, especially what Sunderland can do. And so if Sunderland can get a win, that helps us out massively. That puts Borough 5th if we beat Wolves, and that's a big ask to beat Wolves. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tough game this Friday night, and Borough have got to be on it. Simple as that. Getting their top goal scorers now, and their top goal scorer is, I think he's called Diogo Jota. And he's got 14 goals and got 5 assists. That guy is not afraid to put the ball in the back of the net. He knows whether you know what I mean. Obviously, Jota knows exactly where the best goal is, and trust me, when you get the ball, he'll put it straight in the back of the net by showing here 14 goals. The second highest goal scorer is also in double figures. He's on 12 goals this season, and that is Leo Bonini, I think he's called. I couldn't really pronounce his name. He's on 12 goals, 5 assists. And Ivan Cavallero is on 8 goals and 12 assists. So the top 3 goal scorers, you know what I mean, they're very good players in very good form as well. So they're certainly all 3 of them to watch out for. But listen, man, Wolves have got some excellent players in their team. So Borough have to be on it. It's simple as that. To be honest with you, if the truth be told, I'm nervous this Friday night. I'm not going to lie. I think this is the first game I've ever gone to where I'm genuinely nervous about the opposition, because I know what Wolves can bring to us. I've watched them all season, ever since Borough played them. Obviously, just whenever they've been on TV and whatnot, and they look a unit, man. They look well together. So Borough have to be on. If we're not on this, man, Borough could get punished. It's simple as that. We have to be on this game 100%. 100%. I mean, I feel that if Borough lose their focus for even 1 second, these lads could be in, and these could really punish us. So Borough have to be 90 minutes plus, just play to the whistle, 100% focused against Wolves going into it. Look at Borough's highest goal scorers now. Bresson Bolonga, he's still sat on that 12 goals. Bamford's got 11 goals in all competition, so Bamford, if he scores 2 against Wolves, he could take over Bresson Bolonga, who knows. But with Bresson Bolonga going away, obviously Bresson Bolonga went away on he went away on, well, I can't get my words out, man, it's so difficult. Bresson Bolonga went away on international duty with his country, so maybe that's giving him a bit of a confidence boost. Maybe he'll come back in tomorrow, come on the sub, on Friday. He might even come back in. So I say, Bresson Bolonga's been away with the country, he might even come back in and actually have a bit of confidence, and might even take a shot at goal, who knows. And if he scores, it might raise his confidence levels even higher. We're hoping that Bamford can hopefully get on the score sheet, as Bamford didn't score in the last game that he played in. So hopefully he can get a goal this one. Traore is the 3rd highest goal scorer as well. He has taken over Daniel Ayala, who was there for a couple of weeks. He's got 5 goals and 5 assists, so not bad at all. And this is quite an interesting stat that I've just read, to be honest with you. These 2 sides have met 10 times, Borough and Wolves, in all competitions. Never once has there been a draw. It's always ended, one of the teams always won. Now, Borough have won 6, Wolves have won 4. And that obviously equals 10. Let's say this time these 2 met on the 5th of August, first game of the season, opening day. Wolves beat us 1-0 to a silly Daniel Ayala pass to Ben Gibson, which unfortunately it went a bit wrong. They went in, they scored, and it was fair play. Borough had chances in that game. I remember, you know what I mean. Borough did have chances, but Borough didn't take them, and unfortunately Borough got punished. And that's the way football goes. I'll get you through my starting 11, then I'll tell you exactly what I want to see from Friday night. Hopefully, as a fan. So I've gone for pretty much the same formation as what you always play. It's kind of like a 4-5-1 I was set up, but it's only a 4-2-3-1 is the formation I've gone for. So I've gone for Dan Randolph in goal. Absolutely no surprise there. Guy's a rock, man. He stays in the team. Back 4 stay the same as probably most weeks that have been. Probably most weeks to all my previews. I've gone for Shotton, Ayala, Gibson and Friend. That makes the back 4. The 2 players sitting just in front of them. I've taken out Adam Clayton and replaced him with Granley Bitter, hoping that he's back from injury. And Mo Besic, because Besic can't be left out of the team. The 3 in front of them goes Traore on the right, Downing on the left, and Johnny Howson through the middle. And above them, or should I say just in front of them, is Patrick Bamford. Now, for me, the strongest team I can think of at this moment in time, and that team for me can beat anyone on the day. But listen, it's Wolves, man. Wolves are top of the league. Borough have to be focused. Borough have to be on it. Can I tell you now, if we let our concentration slip for just a second, and as I said, man, Wolves can punish us. I've got no doubt that Wolves are going to come with a game plan. They're going to try and execute it best they can. But Borough, for me, you know, as I've already said, man, Borough have had some historic nights over, obviously the Riverside. And for me, I do want to see Borough get a win, especially this Friday night. I think if Borough can beat Wolves, imagine the confidence boost that imagine the confidence boost in the players and the fans. If Borough can pull off a victory on Friday night. For me, score prediction wise, it's going to be a tough one, and it's one that I've been dreading all week to do because I don't mean preview wise. I mean the preview I was looking forward to. Score prediction wise, I'm really nervous, man. I'm nervous for this game, I'm not going to lie to you, and I don't know what to expect. I'm literally going to go into the stadium, sing my heart out for the boys, and hope they can get a victory, because it's the first game ever this season that I've been nervous to go to and just nervous to watch for the boys. So, but we're all, I'm excited, I'm just nervous at the same time. Score prediction now. Wolves, man. Wolves, they're up there for a reason, you know, top of the league for a reason. They've also got goal scorers in the team, team, brilliant manager. Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about their work rate and whatnot. But you know what I mean, without being too overkind to them. Obviously, look at Borough. Borough have got goal scorers in the team. Borough on the day can beat anybody, especially at home. Borough first half, you know, Borough seem to dominate first half, and I think if Borough can certainly dominate the first half and take the chances, and hopefully be 2-0 up at half time. Who knows? Then the game could be outside, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't think Wolves are going to lie down to us, if I'm honest with you. Score prediction now. Obviously, I'm going to go for a Borough win, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 Middlesbrough. I think this one will be a tough game. Concede first. If Borough concede first, will there be a way back? Like I say, man, I'm confident there will be, but I don't know, man. I'm confident, but I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very excited. I'm feeling every single emotion, because this for me is our biggest game of the season. We have to win it. We have to win it just for confidence. That's all it is. Just for confidence, man. So 2-1 Middlesbrough, and on the score sheet I want to see Stuart Dowling get on the score sheet. I want to see Ben Gibson get on the score sheet. And for them, whoever scores for them, I'll go for their top goal scorer, Jota, if he gets a goal, because he looks like the guy in form. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed the preview of Middlesbrough versus Wolves. Sorry it's late, but what can I do, man? I was really busy today, but like I say, man, I got it out for you guys, no problem at all. Please smash the like button down below. And subscribe. Like I said, we're on 926 subscribers now, man. We're so close to 1k. I can nearly touch 1,000 subscribers. All the support has been absolutely fantastic to this point, and I absolutely love all you guys out there, man. Thank you so much for supporting A.J.T. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for supporting everything I do. I can't thank you guys enough. If any of you guys are going on Friday night, let me know, or should I say Friday evening, Wolves fans and Borough fans, let me know in the comment section down below. And if I see any of you guys, if any of you guys recognise me, please give me a shout. I'll come over and get a chat with you guys and talk about the match. You guys take care. I hope you enjoyed the video. 2-1 Middlesbrough Friday night. Come on the Reds. Up the Borough.